If someone ran up on me with a shank and said, I'm stealing this entire collection, you can keep one piece, without even blinking or thinking twice, I'm taking the dress. Oh my goodness. Woo! We're back for apparently the final time. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, apparently this is the final Whitney Simmons collection. If you're confused, trust me, I'm confused as well. I think it is criminal. I think it is preposterous that we will not be getting any more Whitney Simmons collections. I'm very upset about it. Whitney's pieces are my absolute favorite. I think she's done a fantastic job over the years creating beautiful pieces for all of us. So I want more Whitney and I need more Whitney. But apparently this is the 5th and final collection and I'm really upset about it. First joined Gymshark. I think that was my first review that I ever did like 3 years ago. The pieces were fantastic back then and they're even more immaculate today. So you know what? We're not going to dwell on the sadness of the fact that this is the last collection. We are going to focus on the now. What's to come this Thursday, January 19th, because it is fire. But I guess nothing lasts forever and all good things must come to an end. So thank you, Whitney, for the most fabulous Gymshark pieces ever. Hopefully it's not true and we get another one and they're just pulling our leg.
Because I think it's preposterous.
But it's okay. Let's focus on the now, the future, the new pieces that we have releasing this Thursday at 2 p.m. EST. Trust me, you're gonna wanna get to the website on time because arguably this might be the best collection yet. But I'm losing sunlight, so we need to jump into the video. I won't take up too much of your time. Actually, you know what? I will take my time through this review because this is the final review. And I'm taking my time, thank you. I'm sure you guys have already seen all of the pieces that are releasing, but I'm gonna go through each of them one by one today. So starting with sizing, I'm typically always an extra large in Gymshark leggings. My Gymshark tops can sometimes either be a large or an extra large depending on the fit. Typically always a large in bras though. Jogger sweatpants, I like to get an XXL in those because I like them nice and big. My bra size is currently a 38D and my jean size is like a size 16 right now. So use that as a reference, but we will go over the sizing of all of the details. And of course, as usual, I do have a support link with Gymshark down in the description. I know it's an extra step, but I appreciate each and every one of you that shops through my link. I do get a small commission from it and it lets Gymshark know that I'm out here doing the work. I'm out here doing the reviews and giving the people the information. So my link is in my description. Thank you so much in advance if you shop through it, but let's get into the tea. First things first, I did put up a little Q&A over on my Instagram and I had you guys submit questions. So I'm going to be referencing my phone. So if you see questions pop up, I'm literally just referencing some of the questions here. I'm gonna cover most of this as usual, but there are some one-off questions. I wanna make sure I answer all of your guys' questions. So starting with the first question I saw, there is some confusion that all of these items are for rest day. So the eyelash knit items, which is the kind of fuzzy items, those are your rest day pieces. But as usual, there is a legging, a long line bra situation, and the cropped tee. Those are all for workouts. They're not meant for like super high intensity, crazy workouts that you sweat a bunch in, but they're better for low intensity workouts. So we are gonna start with those pieces. Let's start with the legging. So the legging is coming in all of the new colorways. It is a brand new legging. It's the same material as previous collections. It's just a new silhouette. And I think this might be my favorite because I told you guys in previous videos, I love a seamless, but I like a seamed legging even more. I just think it shapes your body and it creates these kind of contours that look good instead of just having a blank legging with no seams. Sometimes a blank legging can look awkward, especially if you're wearing like a long tee. So we do have lots of seams, seams coming up through the waistband, across the waist. We have a pocket. You guys ask all the time about why Gymshark doesn't do pocket leggings. I don't know, but we have a pocket now on the Whitney legging. It's an enormous pocket. It can fit a cell phone in there. I usually put my phone or cards or headphones, a snack. So we have seams up the side of the legging, going through the gusset as well. Then of course we have that infamous butt scrunch that Whitney created a couple of years ago. And this is my favorite kind of scrunch. You guys know when I do my reviews for everything else, the scrunch that you can see on the outside, it's not my favorite. I don't think it flatters me personally. A scrunch like this, like you can see it on the outside, but when you put it on, it stretches out and it really just like, I don't know how to explain it. It just like picks up your butt. No front seam, and I kind of like, so yes, I got an extra large in the legging. I do think this fits very true to size. For me personally, I wouldn't size up or size down. I think the extra large is perfect. It is a full length legging. It hits right above the ankle. As far as squat proofness, I did do the sticker test in almost all of the videos. And what I do is I basically just take a sticker and put it on my butt so you guys can see. I started doing that because I realized even sometimes I can't tell if I'm looking at my skin through a legging or I'm looking at just, you know, the legging itself sheared out, because I typically wear like a thong. So sometimes you can't tell if it's your skin through the legging or not. Long story short, that's why I do the sticker test, just so you guys can see. But what I do want to keep in mind is that squat proofness is not the same for everyone. For my shape, like I have a smaller midsection and a very big butt and wide hips. So in order for it to fit properly, like most of the time my leggings are stretched to the max across the butt. So just take that into consideration. You could see the stickers through a couple of the colors, but like I said, keep in mind my butt is like stretched to the max. If you don't have an enormous butt, I actually think these are going to be pretty squat proof for you. Overall, I think this is my favorite Whitney legging to date. I wore it the other day and I sat in a 4-hour meeting. Feels like you're wearing absolutely nothing, which is ideal. I mostly use all of my Whitney leggings for yoga class, or if I'm traveling and I'm getting on a long flight. I don't like to be uncomfortable. So my go-to legging is typically either the Pause legging for Gymshark or the Whitney Simmons legging. This is gonna get moved up the list because it has a pocket. So for traveling, that is going to be incredible. Now, as far as the waistline, Whitney's legging has always like been really small at the waist, like really snatched. And I know that bothers some people. It's the same case here. I do like this waistband better than previous versions though, because I noticed that some of the waistbands, like they don't sit flat to your body. Like they have a little bit of like a hump at the top, but this is like super, super flat and it sits flat against the body. So there's no bulge there. That makes me happy. The only issue I had with this legging, and I think all of the Whitney leggings did that, more so because they're extremely high rise. So when anything sits in my waist, if I like bend down to pick something up, it does roll at the waist. Now, not to get confused with it sliding down, these leggings stay in place and they don't move at all. They don't slide down, but they do roll if you're constantly like bending over to pick things up. So I know some people asked about that. So they do roll if you like bend and snap, but I think that's a common issue for a lot of high-rise leggings. But the legging is coming in all of the colorways. My personal favorite color is the black. I know that's basic. It's just a simple black legging. It's perfect. I can tell I'm going to wear that color a lot. And then the cement brown comes in second. A lot of you guys were asking if this is gray or brown. It's giving optical illusion. I don't know. Like for me, it looks brown, but it can also be gray. This, I'm gonna compare this to the mink. Oh, that's wicked similar. That's really close. So this is the mink collection from I think 2 collections ago. And then this is the cement brown that's releasing this Thursday. This is very close. So this is definitely clearly a gray. And then this is the brown. So very close. I don't know, like it's like a brownish gray. I think it's picking up pretty true to color on camera. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's something people are gonna argue about if it's brown or gray, but I don't know. This is the eucalyptus from a few seasons ago. Yeah, like clearly that's darker. So that's probably not a good comparison. But anyway, the cement brown is my second favorite. I'm in my neutral era. I'm a neutral girl. So I'm gonna run through your questions really quick to make sure. Oh, duh, tummy control. A lot of you guys were concerned about tummy control and like the lower belly poosh. This is going to, this legging, like it feels like you're not wearing anything, but it does have a very light shaping effect. So for me, I did not have any issues with like the waistband digging in and creating that like pouch that a lot of leggings do. For me, I felt like it sat perfectly on my body. The love handles were nice and smoothed out. The waistband was right above my lower belly, which I typically like it a little bit longer. Like if I had my way with this legging, I would want this waistband right down here so that it goes right across the lower belly. That would help a lot with tummy control. But either way, it was okay because like I said, there's a little bit of a shaping effect in this legging and the waistband didn't dig. So you know how some leggings like dig at the waist and then creates a pouch, which is really annoying. This legging does not do that. So it's not a completely like shaping snatch type of legging, but there is going to be some shaping there. Like, should we size up for the leggings? I had to size up for previous collection. If you had to size up for previous collections, then I would say yes, because I personally never had to size up in the leggings. This is an extra large. My previous Whitney leggings were an extra large and these were an extra large, and I personally think that they're perfect. So if you had to size up, it's the same material. So if you had to size up previously, then I would go ahead and size up for the new collection as well. Oh my God, cellulite. I'm glad I asked you guys. I'm frazzled. Cellulite coverage. The Whitney material does show cellulite. It does, especially in the lighter colors. It's such a soft material. You're always going to see some texture in the legs through this. So the black is great. And then the leaf green and canyon red and the cement brown. Yes, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yes, you can see cellulite through these. By no means is it horrendous. Like, you can see every like dimple. Give it like a medium to high on cellulite coverage, but you're still gonna see a little bit of cellulite. I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm 5'10" and the legging hits right at the ankle. Camel toe. I'm not really a good person to answer with camel because I never really have that issue in any legging. So I'm not a good person to ask about that. I personally with these had no issues. Are the white leggings see-through? There are no white leggings. Is the waistband as snug as V3 and V4? Yes. It's a different waistband because it's a different legging, but it's that same material and the waistband is, it's snatched. It's definitely snatched. Do the leggings fit identical to the last launch? It's the same material, but keep in mind that the last launch was just a plain legging. Like, there was no seams. So take that into consideration. It might stretch just a little bit less because of those extra seams on the sides. But I personally think the sizing is the same. I was an extra large in those leggings and I'm an extra large in these. And all right, I think that about covers the... All right, let's move on to the long line bra. Completely new bra, completely new. If you guys remember, we had these little guys from the, oh, it's inside out. These are right in my yoga drawer because I wear these regularly. This was the long line bra from the previous collections. If you remember my little debacle with this, I actually had to get a medium in this, and I've never had to get a medium in any Gymshark bra, but I had to get a medium and I still wear the medium because the large is too big. Completely forget what I said about that because it does not apply to the new long line bras. Y'all, I really struggle to find my size. I did not get a medium in this. It looked different, so I ordered a large. When I tell you I could barely get the large over my boobs, like I was fighting for my life. I eventually got it on, but there was so much spillage and I quite literally could barely breathe in the large. So I have two sizes here. I have an extra large and I have an XXL. Long story short, the extra large fits well. The white is a size extra large. It was just a little bit too big. So let's get into the details. So this is what the long line bra looks like. Very, very cute. There's a deep V in the front. Whitney said that there was like an underwire in here. It has the effect of an underwire, but there's no actual wire in this bra, unless it's like a really flexible one. When I think of underwire, I think of like that hard wire that's in bras, and I don't feel that in there. So I think that might just be like an effect, but either way, it's still there and it's supposed to be like contouring and lifting. Rotating to the back, I love the fact that we have adjustable bra straps here. That's amazing. And then we have adjustable clips here. So if you're worried about sizing, keep in mind that we have some adjustable situations here. On the extra large, I do take it all the way over to the last notch. Flipping the bra inside out, there are removable cup pads. Someone asked about that in the Q&A. There's a place for the cup pads, so if you want them, you can keep them in or you can just rip them right out. And there's a little mesh panel underneath the boob and a little, it's kind of like a see-through like panel, right? I mean, no, it's not really see-through, but it's like a little, is it mesh? I don't know. Basically, that's for breathability for your boobs. A lot of you guys were asking me to compare last year's to this year's. To me, Same material, but completely different build. When I wear this, I feel like I'm not wearing anything at all. But when I wear the new longline bra, you absolutely do feel some compression and some support. Now, it is still considered a light support bra, so keep that in mind. I personally think it's still way supportive than the previous collections. All of the logos, something that is just stunning. We don't have the gold bar. The gold bar is gone, which is interesting. I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it. I do love, wait, where's the logo on the legging? We don't have any logos on the front or side of this legging, so I guess we only have one in the back where it says Whitney Simmons. Oh, anything on the leg? That's tea. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I love that about the collection. It's just like a quiet little logo on the front, small Gymshark logo when it says Whitney Simmons. So yeah, that's a long line bra. Long story short, we're not sizing down in this year. Either stay with your regular size or size up. Now this new like pure white color, but here's the difference. Can we see anything? Yes. So this is the new white and this is Whitney's unbleached from, come on lighting. And this is Whitney's unbleached from, you know, her previous collections. Both beautiful. I love the unbleached, but next to each other, you can clearly see that the white is like super. All right, up next, brand new piece. This is the crop top. This excited me because not only can you wear this to the gym, but you could also just wear this as an everyday staple top. I have 2 sizes in these, and most of the colors I got a size large, and then I sized up in the white to an XL. The reason I decided to get an extra size is because if you have meaty arms like me, which most of you probably don't, I have very meaty arms. This guy over here on the arm was really cutting up, like really digging in. So I sized up to an XL in the white, and I think I do prefer the fit of the XL better. They both fit, they both feel good, but I just have a little bit more give on the arms in the XL. It's a very like spandecky tight material, so I would say you can stay true to size, but just take into consideration if you have like larger arms like I do, you might want to consider sizing up. I was concerned about sizing up because I thought it would get too big at the bottom on the waist, but that was no issue at all. So my preferred sizing in this is an extra large, but both the large and the XL were. When I pulled this out of the package, my heart skipped a beat. And I'm not being dramatic. If you watch my vlogs, y'all know how much I love texture. Like I just love fuzzy things. They just bring joy to me. So imagine my reaction when I pulled these fuzzy Gymshark pieces out of the package. My heart literally stopped for a minute and I was like, no way. What is this? How dare they? So these are the new rest day pieces. 100% not meant to be worked out in. I just want to be clear. I don't think you would want to even get hot and sweaty in these, but these are your lounge pieces, rest day, running errands. Yeah, these aren't pajamas necessarily, but you can absolutely wear these out, and I plan to. So there's a bandeau, there's a halter, there are shorts, a jacket, and this off-the-shoulder boat neck crew. I don't even know where to, I'm so obsessed with this, I actually don't even know where to start. I opened this package, I was like, what? Never in Gymshark history have they ever done anything like this. So when I first saw this, I was like, wow, gorgeous, stunning. And then I was like, wait, is this gonna itch? It might be itchy. No, this is soft to the touch. It's incredible. It feels like I'm stroking a chinchilla. This is the outside. Let's get into the inside of the shorts. I wear a size extra large in the shorts. They fit perfectly. Wouldn't size up, wouldn't size down. My regular size fits perfectly. This is the inside. It's a similar material, but it's shaved down. You see how much it's lifted on the outside, and then the inside, it's just kind of flat. I don't feel anything but warmth when I wear this. They are not itchy at all, which I know a lot of you guys had that question. They essentially feel like you're not wearing anything. Over them, I love them. And I was like, wait, are these gonna fit well? I don't know. Yes, they fit amazingly. I was concerned about them being stiff. No, look at the stretch. Massive stretch in these bottoms. The bottom of the short as well, with my thick thighs, it does not dig in whatsoever. This is the back of the legging, small little Whitney Simmons logo. And we have a butt seam, which is awesome because I think the butt would have looked really awkward with no seam. Like it would have been a fuzzy unibutt. That would have been a bit much. So we do have a seam in the butt and these two little seams that go along the thigh. I'm nauseous. I have nothing negative to say about these shorts whatsoever. When I walk around in them, they don't ride up, they don't move, they're warm, they're comfortable as heck. Also feels like I'm not wearing anything, but it like it shapes you a little bit. Like it really picks up the butt cheeks, really shapes out the legs, and you just look and feel good. I'm literally disgusted. Get it out of my sight. And along with the shorts, now, if you guys really follow me, you guys know, bandeaus are not my favorite. They're just not. As someone that has a bigger chest, like the Gymshark training bandeau and the Legacy bandeau, everyone else looks fabulous in them. I think they're the cutest pieces. But for me with big boobs, I just don't think it fits me that well. I just feel like my boobs are like fighting to stay up in that bra. So bandeaus typically aren't my favorite, but we do have matching bandeaus for all of the shorts. Oh my God. Of course, this is a lounge piece, so it is a light support bra, but I like to say that this is light support, but very high coverage. Y'all, this is huge. I don't know if you can like tell how big this is, but this is really big. But as you can see, it's flat on the bottom, but this kind of curves around at the top to give you that extra coverage so no boobs pop out. Back of the bra is very wide, so it's gonna cover all of your meat back there. It's not gonna dig and give you any kind of, you know, rolls. It's just a lot of coverage on the back. And then we have the thin little Gymshark straps here and one logo on the back. When you flip it inside out, it's the same as the shorts. It has that same material, but it's just kind of shaved down and it feels just like soft to touch. Got some stretch in here. What else do I need to say? I don't, but I will say, if you're stuck between the bra and the halter, I'm just, I need a minute. It's wild to me because if I was given the opportunity to create a Gymshark collection, it would number one be something fuzzy, and number two, absolutely have a halter. I love a halter. Oh my gosh. So this is the halter. So if you're not into the bandeau, which I understand, you can absolutely do the halter. I personally like the halter better because it's just, because I mean, the bandeau is a bra. I probably wouldn't wear the bra outside by itself, but I absolutely would wear this halter. So this is the halter. Again, very light support, but very high coverage. The back is fully covered. It doesn't dig anywhere. You have this long straps here so you can tie it up, flipping it inside out. There's no removable pads, and there's also no like, what's it called? There's no built-in bra here. So I know Whitney said in her video, this is zero support. It's just a halter top. However, I know this is controversial. I personally am fine wearing this without a bra. When I put this on, when I put this on, it felt equivalent to wearing a very light support bra. The girls aren't completely just running wild in the halter top. They do kind of just sit where they need to be because although this is super stretchy, it does still have some compression to hold things in. And I have pretty big boobs, and I personally am comfortable wearing this without a bra in the house and outside the house. I know people are weird about boobs and not wearing a bra, but like, who cares? So I'm good with it. But if that bothers you, you can absolutely put on a strapless bra with this because there's enough coverage in the back to where you're not going to see that strapless bra poke out. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to what you guys are comfortable with. Like I said, I personally am fine without wearing a bra, but some of you might want to wear a strapless. In the demonstration videos, I did put on the long line bra with the halter. So that's an option. I personally didn't love those two together because you can see the straps through the back, but if you like it, that's an option. Those are the specs on the halter. Even though there's like a deep V here, it's not very booby. Like you don't really see much cleave. There's still coverage. I quite literally don't have anything negative to say about this halter. This is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I'm not even exaggerating. All right, moving on to the jacket. The jacket comes in two colors, which is cement brown and the starlight white. I have no critiques. I don't know. In the jacket, I do like mine kind of oversized. So I got this in a size extra, extra large in both colors. I personally think it fits perfectly. I think if I got it any smaller, I thought it would be too, for my liking anyways, I thought it'd be a little bit too snug. Like I like mine big, and I think this fits perfectly. The length of the arms is perfect. The length of the jacket, it's not completely cropped, but it kind of sits like right at the lower belly. It's not cropped, but it's also not full coverage. It's somewhere right in the middle. And this is just, I don't care what you, this material has never been done before. It's never been done. You would think that this is a stiff looking jacket, but it's not. It has endless stretch to it, like massive stretch to this jacket. It is so insane. But yes, this is the jacket coming in both colors. As far as sizing, I would just, if you get your normal size, I'm sure it'll be fine. If you want it a little bigger, you can absolutely size up. It really comes down to your liking, but absolutely gorgeous jacket. And then up next, we have what I'm wearing now, which is the boat neck crew. This is just a huge freaking sweater. I got a size, oh, I got an XL in this. Really? In both colors? Interesting. I thought I got an XXL. I usually like these things to fit absolutely massive. I thought this fit really massive, which is interesting, but okay. I got this in a size extra large, literally no critiques. This is a versatile piece because if you want it to come all the way down past your butt, you can do that. For me, I like to kind of hike it up and just tuck it in so that it sits right at the bottom of my, but for me, I kind of like to hike it up and tuck it so that it sits right at the top of my hip. I think that's more flattering for my shape. I wore this for a few hours the other day. It's extremely warm, extremely comfortable. The arms are nice and long. As you can see, I personally like to wear it to one side off of the shoulder, but I think it's more meant to be worn like in the middle like this. Or if you really want to stretch it out, you can pull it all the way down here. I don't, what do you want me to say? I have nothing negative to say. I have no critiques. Like, it's just, you would, like massive stretch. I want you guys to understand this stuff is not like stiff or uncomfortable. It's like, it's soft and stretchy as heck. And I love it. I quite literally have no critiques, and I'm not sure. I don't think that's ever happened. I always have something to say. I do. Because, you know, I try to be as unbiased as I can. But those pieces, bury me in them. Last but certainly not least, if someone ran up on me with a shank and said, I'm stealing this entire collection, you can keep one piece, without even blinking or thinking twice, I'm taking the dress. I need y'all to understand, I have been waiting years. I have been questioning for years why Gymshark has not done a dress. A dress out of athletic material. Give the girls what they want. Miss Whitney has done it for us. In the Q&A, this was the most asked about question, and I understand why you guys are skeptical. I was skeptical too. I was like, ooh, a dress? But is it thick girl friendly? Can the thick girls wear it too? I'm not someone that typically wears skin tight dresses on the regular because I have a lot going on. Usually with dresses like this, with like my hip and butt, as soon as I start walking, it just like pulls it up, so I could never get away with it. I don't have that issue with these dresses, maybe because it's made out of athletic material, but let's get into the details. So boom, first of all, the shape, okay? It comes wider at the hip and smaller in the waist. The bust has that same kind of underwire look. Again, there's no actual underwire in this, but it has that underwire look. There are removable cup pads in the dress. It gives kind of like a halter effect, and then when you turn it around, it has adjustable straps, which I do use. There are like ventilation type of thingies here for breathability. Someone asked if this was itchy. No, it just feels completely smooth. Like I don't even really notice it. The back is super plain. I'm wearing a size extra large in the dress. I think it fits perfectly. I wouldn't size up, I wouldn't size down. When I put this dress on, you do have to kind of like I had to shimmy it on down, but once it gets into place, it's in place. I wasn't optimistic, but the dress, it just takes the waist, snatches. Hips, snatched. The butt, I don't even recognize my butt. I turn around, I don't recognize my back and my body and my butt. Who is that? It doesn't look like me. The dress just, now again, I'm 5'10". The dress hit right above the knee for me. I thought it was the perfect length. I was also really nervous about it being too short. It's not, it hits right above the knee. I walk around in the dress, I have minimal to no issues. Typically with a dress like this, like I said, it literally just like rides all the way up to like the bottom of my butt, so I don't even bother, but I don't have that issue with this dress. So those of you that were asking for a must-have, for me personally, it's gonna be the dress. Every single time, it's going to be the dress. Unfortunately, the dress only comes in 2 colors, which is probably my only complaint. It comes in the leaf green and the black, which is what I'm wearing now. Whitney, come closer. We need to talk. We need this dress in multiple colors. How dare you only give us 2 colors? We're allegedly not getting another collection. My feelings are hurt. But yes, on a serious note, my only critique with this dress, I have to give it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 because unfortunately, there's no shelf bra in here. That's a big deal for girls with big boobs, I know. If you're smaller, I would say AB like C cup, you're gonna be fine because of the adjustable straps in the back. But bigger than that, you might have to, like right now, my boobs are like falling below the underwire and I have to kind of pick them up and put them back where they need to go. So that is a downfall because this is a situation where I don't want to wear a bra because it's just so comfortable. But what you can do, because there's so much coverage on the back comes nice and high. So you can just wear a strapless bra with it. I wear strapless bras from Victoria's Secret. It really depends, honestly. I probably still won't wear a bra with it. I'll just deal with like picking up my boobs if they get uncomfy. But if you don't want to deal with that, you can just wear a strapless bra. The strapless bra will be perfectly fine in this because it's nice and high coverage in the back. So it's not like it's going to show or dig or anything. So just a thin strapless bra would be fine to keep the boobs in place. That really is my only critique for the dress, but it's still worth it to me. It is. Gymshark's best work. Whitney's best work. All right, but that was all of the pieces. And now I'm going to go through the Q&A to see if I missed anything. Would you wear the eyelash shorts outside or you believe it's strictly for indoors? When it gets warmer, I will absolutely be strutting outside in those fuzzy shorts. A lot of you guys are asking about cost. Unfortunately, Gymshark never gives us that information. So I don't have that. So we kind of talked about this. How is the bra sizing? The bras and tops last time were very large. I told y'all last time that you have to size down, but y'all don't listen to me. I'll be telling y'all, you gotta listen to me. The V3 and V4 bras were big, so you should have sized down, which is why I got the medium and I never have to get a medium in them. But with V5, you're not gonna have that issue. Do not cross go, do not collect $200. Do not size down in that bra. It is tight, it is compressive. If any queen sizes, I would recommend sizing up and then just adjusting the straps if you need some adjustments. Do you recommend getting the dress in your bra size or your legging size? I would get it in your bra size. So for example, I'm normally a size extra large in the bras. I got a size extra large in the dress. If you're someone that's, I guess if you're someone that wears like an extra large top but a small bottom, the dress will not work if you get a size small. Ooh, the light pink. Guys, I actually didn't get any of the light pink colors. I love pink, but the very, very light pastel-y pink was just not my favorite. So unfortunately, I didn't get that color. Do you think the pocket leggings are better than her previous versions? I'm gonna say yes. That probably is going to be my favorite version of legging that Whitney came out with because it is that same very soft button material, but I love seams. I'm telling you guys, seams really help contour your body and help you just help you look nice and shaped and make you look good. And I also really like the waistband on this legging more than her previous leggings because the previous leggings had a little bit of like bulge at the top. It didn't completely lay flat to the body, and this one lays flat to the body. Like, what is my favorite piece from the collection? The dress. Hands down. Hands down. How do you feel about this last launch for Whitney? I think this is Whitney's best launch. The eyelash material is going to go down in history. Genuinely shocked that this is the last collection and we're not getting more. This is history. The dress is absolute history. Fabulous. I can't believe this is the last collection. How oversized is the jumper? I actually don't think the jumper is that oversized. I got a size XXL and I thought it fit perfectly. Like, I wouldn't say it's like massive. In my opinion, any crotch sweat concerns? Ooh, that's a good one. I'm assuming you meant the leggings since those are meant to be worked out in. Historically, the Whitney material does show sweat because keep in mind, they are meant for low impact activities such as yoga, Pilates, walking, and just wearing every single day. I do run in them, but you're technically not supposed to. So if you're someone that sweats a lot and you're gonna be lifting and doing high intensity movements in them, just keep in mind, they're not meant for that. So they might show some sweat. Please compare the length of the previous top to the new one. Ooh, is that longer? Yeah, I thought so. That's interesting. So yeah, the previous versions of the tank are a little bit longer. I did feel like the new one was a bit shorter than the previous collections, but yeah, it's a little bit longer. Ooh, this is a good one. On the leggings, does the seam in the quad dig in? That was a concern for me. When I first saw the leggings, I was like, I would say I could have done without the seam across the quad. When I first put them on, yes, like you can feel that seam kind of digging, especially if you have like thicker thighs. As I wore them throughout the day, I guess they kind of, like any legging does, they kind of loosened up and got comfortable, and I honestly didn't notice the seam at all. So when you first put them on, they might be a little bit snug there, but as soon as those seams loosen up, I think it'll be good. Sadly, I think for the final time, that is it. I can't believe I've sat down 5 times now and have done this review. To think that I'm never gonna do another one is absolutely preposterous. We need more. We need more Whitney Simmons collections. I simply don't know what's going on. Thank you, Whitney, for creating absolutely fabulous pieces. Every collection has gotten better and better, and this one truly knocked my socks off. So thank you so much to Gymshark and to Whitney for creating fabulous pieces for us. All of these pieces will be releasing on the Gymshark website on Thursday, January 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Gymshark has done amazing with stock the last few Whitney drops, but I think you're gonna wanna get there on time for this one, especially the dress. Sometimes I just be rambling because I love gym clothes. I'm passionate about it and I want to make sure I give you guys the information. So like I said, my support link is down in the description if you want to shop through it and support me. Thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate that, supporting me and Miss Buff. For the final time, that was my review on the 5th Whitney Simmons Gymshark collection. I hope you guys have enjoyed the collections as much as I have over the years, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't worry, it's Whit Week, so we're gonna be talking Whitney Simmons every day from now all the way until the launch on Instagram and TikTok. It's gonna be a blast. So don't forget to follow me on those platforms. Hopefully I answered all of your questions. If I didn't, shoot me a little message, leave me a little comment, and I'll try to get back to you. For the final time, that is all I got for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys get everything that you want. Happy shopping, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.